So it has finally happened. I've waited all summer for this one thing to happen. We've signed so many players, we've got rid of a few players. I know we're even past the transfer window, but to be honest, I've been wanting this for so very long because this is arguably one of Arsenal's, if not Arsenal's, most important player at the club. Yes, I know a lot of you love Bukayo Saka, but other than Bukayo Saka, for me, William Saliba is that guy, and thank God he has signed a new contract with Arsenal Football Club. He has signed a 5-year extension that is going to go up till 2030. Right now, he's 24 years old, and by the time he gets to 2030, he'll probably be around, I'd say, 29 years old. So that is fantastic news. And the thing is, there's been a lot of worrying around the club, and especially from the fan base, because a lot of people thought that he may go to Real Madrid for free. There's been so many talks of Saliba going to Real Madrid, maybe seeing out his contract, doing what Mbappe and Trent and however many other players have done, to go to Real Madrid for free. But thankfully that has not happened. If a club wants to get Saliba, which hopefully I hope he doesn't leave Arsenal in his entire career, then they need to pay a king's ransom. They need to pay at least over 100 million. I'm not kidding. This guy is one of the best defenders in the world. Whether you like him or you don't like him, if you don't like Arsenal, put that to the side, but you cannot disagree that this guy is one of the top defenders in the world. Probably after Virgil van Dijk, he might be the best defender in the world. Yeah, I said it. That's what I think. And let's be honest as Arsenal fans, right? Ever since Saliba has come into that starting lineup, that has been the time where Arsenal have been in talks of getting into title races. That's when we've started being probably one of the top teams across the world. Now, yes, Arsenal haven't got any trophies, especially as of late, to show for it. But Arsenal have always been very competitive, especially in the top competitions, whether it's in the Champions League and especially being in the Premier League, being second for 3 years in a row. So for Arsenal, this is fantastic signing. And this is something that I would judge Berta on. And Andrea Berta has really knocked out of the park by getting both Magalhaes and Saliba tied down to long deals. And the good thing about both of these deals is the fact that our defense is sorted for the upcoming seasons that come by the next, I'd say, 3 to 4 seasons. We're fine defensively. We have both those guys and we will be okay. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't know how much money he's going for, but it doesn't matter, because if you have one of the top best defenders in the world, then you gotta pay the money however much it is. And to be honest with you, it's money well spent for a guy like William Saliba. Because look, right, if you were to look at the stats with him and without him, our win percentage without him is 46%, and the win percentage with him is 67%. That is how big of a difference Saliba makes to Arsenal Football Club. We all remember in the 22-23 season where it looked like we were sailing away to win the Premier League, but the minute Saliba got injured, that's when everything collapsed, everything went downhill, and we ultimately lost out to Manchester City. So overall, it's a very important thing to keep William Saliba at the club, because I thought if we let him go, then we might just get into top 4 races, or just literally go back to how we were prior to when he came, and that was literally barely getting into the top 4. But I'm happy that this has happened. Well done, Arsenal. Thank God it's happened. This has really improved the rating of the transfer window, in my opinion, and because we managed to tie down our important players into long-term contracts. Now, whether we'll be able to do that for Saka, I'm quite confident that we will do, but this is the best thing that's happened for Arsenal in a very long time. Yes, we've signed X amount of players, but defense is just as important, and keeping Saliba is a fantastic bit of business, fantastic news, and everyone at Arsenal Football Club should be happy, because after all, when he's a gooner at heart, he's a grown-up Arsenal fan. It's his boyhood club, and the one thing that we need to do right now is to win the major honours. Let's get the major honours this season. Let's go for the Prem, let's go for the Champions League, let's go for every damn trophy we can possibly do. We've got the depth, we've got the quality, we tied down our main players. Let's do it. All right, let's go for it. Anyhow, that's my thoughts on this video. What are your thoughts on the Saliba re-signing for Arsenal, extending this contract? I think it's fantastic. I think I'm absolutely elated. Anyhow, please like and subscribe, and hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.